love affair with cars my whole life. I build them in my shop, and I race them both on and off-road.
I've spent years on the auto show circuit talking about cars, but now it's time to get behind the wheel and find the next adventure.
Together, we're setting out to tackle all things that every car enthusiast should do.
This is The List.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The List. I'm Jessi Combs.
And I'm Patrick McIntyre. And today, we are going to check one of the coolest jobs in the world off of our list.
We get to work as professional stunt drivers. Patrick and I have done a lot of cool driving over the course of this series. Everything from pit maneuvers to drifting, reverse 180s, high-performance driving. Now we get to put all of those skills to use.
Now, it's one thing to be able to execute these maneuvers, but to do it on cue and hit your mark every single time while there's a camera crew around you, well, that takes it to a whole nother level.
Now, we're going to be working as stunt drivers, and we get to do a little acting, too. You guys are going to get a behind-the-scenes look at a working movie set. Get ready to meet the crew, and for us, it's time to get into character.
That's right. Let's do this.
For the sake of the show, we created our own stunt scene so that we could have complete behind-the-scenes access and not have to deal with the complications of proprietary footage. We included all the necessary elements to create a professional atmosphere, like the ultimate arm and a helicopter for aerial coverage.
All right, everybody, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you all for coming out. We're gonna have an exciting day. We've got Tom Harper here. He's our stunt coordinator. He owns the Crown Vic. Patrick, be good to it. Let's get it through the day.
This car looks like a go-kart, and you can just hang it out there and let it slide and keep your foot in it and correct it. You just have fun with it, you know, and make it look out of control and be in control. The more you're in control while it looks out, you'll start playing with it and you can go further and further, and you have a good time.
Each step of the way, I've got a full breakdown of panoramic pictures. Before each take, what I'm going to do is go through all the motion that's going to occur with all three cars, the BMW, the police car, and the ultimate arm. Our first move, we're going to get the ultimate arm up. We're going to get Jessi in the BMW, get a camera set up on the ridge, and we'll get everybody kind of planted for this first initial drive, and that'll also be our kind of migration into the mine to get our scenes set up.
The Ultimate Arm is an incredibly dynamic piece of equipment, clearly not your standard ML55. It's a high-speed, high-torque, gyro-stabilized, remote-controlled camera crane. The Ultimate Arm is the industry leader in its class with proprietary design that keeps the crane and counterweight independent from one another, which absorbs the frequency bounce and oscillating effect that plagues more rigid arms. It's an award-winning piece of equipment that has won both an Academy Award and Primetime Emmy in technical achievement. When driving close to the Ultimate Arm, which is valued at $1 million, the stakes are pretty high for us as drivers. Any little mistake could be disastrous.
So I found out that we were going to be stunt driving, which I was very excited for. I did not realize, though, that we were going to piece it together for our own little short film. Turns out there's a lot of work that goes into making a short little film.
Okay, guys, here's the action. You're doing your tense waiting moment. Brian is gonna scramble back to the car, throw the cooler in the back, and jump in, because the cop car is actually pulling up and skidding into frame on this one.
All right, hey Slade, shot 3, marker.
Hey Doc, we got company.
Action, Patrick. 3, 2, 1, and... Okay, stand by, Jessi. Jessi, pull back into frame, please. Let's take it from the top, please.
When people start talking overtime, out comes a rubber gun. Who'd have thunk?
I'd like to introduce you to our prop department. If you can figure out how to put the helmet together, you're qualified for the job. If you can't, you probably shouldn't be wearing one anyway.
The BMW is going to back out and do a reverse 180 near that gravel pile that you see there.
Yeah.
And then as soon as she's facing that way, she's going to peel off to the left.
So this is about you staying close to her as much as you can. She's going to do her thing, and it's up to you not to hit her.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh my God.
Wow. BMW, confirm that you are okay, please.
BMW personnel okay. Car might be a little attending.
Did you like that one? All four was off. That's not good.
You whacked it here, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. Sorry, Eddie.
A couple of weeks ago in another episode, we purchased a BMW online for $1,000 with full intentions of using it in the stunt scene. Unbeknownst to the seller, of course. With any luck, it'll make it through the day after everything we're gonna put it through.
Jessi is definitely trying her darndest to run that 93 BMW into the ground, and it is holding up perfectly for today, so far.
I'd be more than happy to do it again if we need to, because I don't know if that's gonna match.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get the pit move with the ultimate arm before we lose it. So let's get in our cars and go down here to where we're gonna start number one and let the ultimate arm line up on you.
Yeah, this doesn't make me nervous at all. When it's like, all right, we're back in. Put a harness on. What the hell does that mean we're doing?
That means that we're doing a pit maneuver and can get hairy, but it's really not gonna.
Oh, okay.
For those aerial shots that we couldn't quite get with the Ultimate Arm, we hired a helicopter. At $350 an hour, it can get pretty pricey pretty quick. But with enough planning, we kept it to exactly 1 hour from takeoff to touchdown, which made it affordable for our shoot, giving us a big bang for our buck.
Red BMW at the top, waiting instruction.
Okay, copy. Looks like that helicopter's hovering. Here we go. Let's take it, bring it in.
Jesse, you pull up, put your ass right next to his tire. Stand by for the helicopter.
You ready?
Okay, here we go, and action.
Nice and smooth, it's about to move, nothing else. Perfect.
Okay, let's do one more where Jesse nails it away. Jesse, you need to flip around, nail it, and drive out towards our production area.
Let the dust settle. Jesse, drive away. Jesse, drive away towards camp.
How's my car?
It looks good. No damage.
No damage? There's some red on his bumper.
Little scuffing.
It's all good.
Good, yeah.
He's so gentle.
The BMW is awesome. I mean, for only spending $1,001 on it, I can't believe that I've been hitting gravel mounds and dirt mounds and being hit by other cars, and it's still ready to rock.
It starts to get really interesting when you're paying for something like a helicopter by the hour. We just had about 40 minutes with it, and we had a routine to run through. We got through it maybe about 4 times. You have to simplify things when you're under the gun like that and try to think of how many things you can cheat. When you're up against the wall, human error can kind of cost you a lot. So we tried to simplify things as much as possible, but we got some good footage and we're excited to see it.